Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Most men are not just sitting around. Now, you know what? And this is something when I talked about leveling up, and I always get some comments like this whenever I talk about successful men and women building with a man. You know, whenever it's that discussion, invariably some woman or a group of women, they'll come on there and say like something like, well, you know, I don't want to be carrying him or something like that while he's building. You know, something like that. Or he'll be sitting around, or, you know, I need him to do it first. I have a real problem with that type of thinking for one simple reason. It's making the assumption that the dude ain't doing shit. Now, first of all, ladies, if you go get some bum and spend money and your time and you carrying some dude who is not getting off his ass and making his shit happen, that's on your dumb ass. Let's be real with it. Oh, and I'm gonna ask the fellas, please stay out of this one. Because that shit get on my nerves to hear that shit. And nah, this is tough love, ladies. There's always that sentiment like, well, if I'm holding it down for him or anything, honey, this ain't insecure. Most of the time, first of all, if that dude is a bum just sitting on his ass and you still with him, that ain't on him, that's on you. And nobody's saying stay with that dude. First of all, you need to ask yourself why you even found that dude attractive to begin with. And I know why. You know, he had that reed between his legs or something. He was fine or something. But if your dumb ass is still dealing with some dude or dealing with some dude just for that reason, he ain't working towards something, that's on you. Talking about you don't want to carry him and all that. Who says you have to? Who says you have to? Now understand something. Most men who got some ambition, they got to work somewhere, and he's going to be working somewhere. I want y'all to think about that. He ain't just sitting around acting like you carrying him. He probably making more money than you are. Acting like you can't. See, when women say that, women, ladies, seriously, whenever you think like that or do that, you tell on yourself, it's like, well, what you doing with that bum anyway? Nobody say you got to deal with him. You attracted to him. You got some guys out here got 2 and 3 jobs. I've met men. In fact, I'll use myself for an example. Back before I was married, before I got married, I had 2 jobs and my business, plus taking care of my grandmother, mother, and sister. And I remember I actually met somebody who did some shit like that, you know, because I hadn't made it where I was going. And she acting like, well, they doing this for you. I say, first of all, I don't live with them. 2, I got 2 motherfucking jobs and a business. I hand them the business card and show them my books. But too many women have that attitude, especially when it comes to black men. We got mostly black people on here, so especially when it comes to black men. Like if he hasn't made it to that point, he's just sitting around. That's a fucked up thing. Every single man who gets to a point, even if he's just a professional, even if he's in school, he's working on something. Even if he's in school, he's still working because he's working to get his classes right. Now, if you want to end up now dealing with him there, he ain't doing nothing. That's his business school. You know, in fact, he probably got to work harder when he come out because he probably working on some student loans or something. And then even then, a lot of dudes will still have some type of part-time job or something. But you not carrying that, man. Women act like he just sitting on his ass. They got to hold it down. Hold it down just mean you in his corner while he building. And you understand why he's building. That's all that shit, man. Like I said, that's on your dumb ass if you want to deal with some bum who ain't going someplace. You know, like I said, we know why. But that's still on you, though. You know, any man, and I said that before. I said, shoot, you can still build with the man. You can still build with him if he's building. And it's a very simple thing to see if he's actually doing that. Get out of that, like, what he doing for you, how he making you feel or something, and just say, well, are you actually building? He could probably show you. He'd probably be happy that somebody's taking an interest. He'd probably be happy if you taking a legitimate interest in what he doing. He probably can't help. Shit, ladies, let me give y'all some game. Learn to deal with a man's ego. And his ego is saying, oh, you interested in this? Boom. Shoot, that's game for the men as well. That woman doing something, show some interest in what she doing. But then I always get that thing. They like, well, I don't want to hold it. That's like, who you been dealing with? Shoot, who you been dealing with? And then when I see that, I'm just like, man, what's up? What's up? Say, no, we can't do it that way. You know? And see, understand something. And now I still get something, and some women don't want to be there. They don't want to build. Let me explain something. With that. And I'm going to explain it in this video. Invariably, I'm going to have to do the same type of video in 3 months because a lot of ladies don't get it. The best way to get that rich man is to get him before he gets to that point. That's the best way. You catch the successful man early. Now, I'm going to do my next video I'm going to do on here. I'm going to tell you how to what you can do to catch that successful man, how to actually get that bag. If you know, even then, because sometimes you might just meet a guy, he already there, so you can't help him build. But in most cases, though, you still you need to be there because, see, this is what happens. Men, we ain't sentimental. We are very pragmatic. A big thing with men is loyalty. Let me say that again. A big thing with men is loyalty. You can have, I don't care what he like on you. He might like your face, your breasts, your butt, legs, toes. He might like your sense of style, might like your sex appeal. But that just make you a sex partner to him. If you really want to hook that man, show him some love when he working like 16 hours a day. That's when you show him some love. That's how you hold him down. You don't have to pay anything. In fact, most men who build like that will be insulted if a woman take care of them like that. Let me say that again. Most men who build in something will be insulted if a woman like come out of her pocket with money to take care of them. A lot of men don't want to deal with that. They want to have their control over their lives. All you can just show emotional support. That's how you hold a man down. You don't have to come out your pocket. He ain't going to really even want you to come out of their pocket. A lot of women today forget like that emotional support mean a lot. You know, just that like you got this, baby. You know how far you could that can do for a man. You just give him a look in the eyes. You look him in the eyes. Just say, I know you got this. I believe in you. That's holding them down. But see, some women don't want to do that, especially with some black men, because they don't believe he can do it. And then because you don't believe that, you'll get with some guy who ain't doing shit and just say, no, I held it down for him or something. No, you try to get some guy who look good to you to act right. It's like, no. It's a very simple thing. You know? It's a very simple and it's reasonable for you to do. Find a man who's actually doing something. Because really, a man who's really going to do something in his life, he's going to show it from high school. That'd be the type of cat been working since he's 14. You know, who really trying to like get someplace big. You grab them then. And I know some women know that because some women are smart enough to catch that future NBA star. She in high school, you be finding out women be hooking up with the star football player, basketball player in the hopes of it. You ain't holding them down. Shoot, you just trying to be there right then. Well, it's the same thing with that guy who's going to be a future attorney, future business owner, future doctor. And he just need their emotional support. Shoot. He still got the need for feminine companionship and feminine comfort, even if he ain't like some like sports star or something. That's how you hold him down. You know, that's how you hold him down. Shoot, be loyal to him, be real to him. You know. Don't think he just sitting around. If you feel like you got to come out your pocket for something like that, well, you know, that's on you. So anyway, that's all I got, ladies. I want y'all to think on that, though. Seriously, it's a very simple matter. You see the dude working on something, deal with him then. And I'm saying, No, you don't have to deal with a bump. It's a very simple thing. And also, too, with that thing, a part of your thing in supporting him is understanding he can't be up under you all the time. That's a big thing, too, ladies. I already know. Some women want that guy up under him, but that's the little girl in you. Because the grown woman going to realize, okay, this dude building something. He can't be up under my face, up under me all the time, or on top of you, as the case may be. So, yeah, and I hate to share that because I'm like, man, seriously, it really is a pet peeve because I'm like, what type of men are you messing with? You know? What type of men are you messing with? To think that's the case. The men who are building something, it's very easy. They're going to work at it. They always going to have extra shit going on. So anyway, that's all I got for now, ladies. Peace and blessings.